We're diving deep into the fascinating history of one of the NFL's most iconic teams, the Kansas City Chiefs. From their establishments to the triumphs on the field, this is the incredible story of the Chiefs. Part 1. Birth of a Legacy, 1960 to 1969. In the year 1960, Lamar Hunt, who loved sports and had a big vision, decided to bring professional football to the heartland. He started a team called the Dallas Texans, and it became a strong symbol of not giving up and working hard. At first, the team had a tough time because they didn't have a lot of money, and they faced problems during games. Things got much better for the team when the amazing Hank Stram became the head coach. Coach Stram was super smart with his plans, and he was a really cool leader. Together with Lamar Hunt's ideas, they made the team insane. The way Coach Stram understood football and how Lamar Hunt wanted the team to be created something wonderful. In 1963, the team said goodbye to Dallas and moved to a new place called Kansas City. This wasn't just changing where they lived, it was like becoming a part of a new way of life in the Midwest. They also changed their name to the Kansas City Chiefs to honor the Native American history of the area. This special moment started an amazing story that would be remembered in the NFL history books. Back then, they didn't realize that moving to the middle of the country would start a big adventure with lots of wins, tough times, and a strong bond with the excited Chiefs Kingdom. Arrowhead Stadium, which is like a big battlefield, is now famous for really loud cheers and lots of fans. This is where the Chiefs made their mark and created their special story. In the 1960s, the Chiefs were super awesome in the AFL, that's like a special football league. They made it to 3 big championship games in just 6 seasons. The coolest part was in 1969 when they won Super Bowl IV against the Minnesota Vikings. This victory didn't just make them champions, it also made them super famous in football history, showing everyone that they're a team of winners right in the middle of the country. So, way back when the Kansas City Chiefs were just starting, they faced some tough times in Dallas. But, thanks to the strong spirit of Lamar Hunt, the smart strategies of Hank Stram, and a community that really loved their team, things turned around. People were so loyal to the Chiefs, and it set the stage for them to become really famous in the world of football. Part 2. Glory Days and Super Bowl Triumph, 1969 to 1979. Now, let's zoom ahead to the late 60s, a time when the Chiefs became really good at football. In the 1969 season, they had a super smart quarterback named Len Dawson. Len was known for his super accurate throws and smart game plans. The team also had an awesome defense that scared other teams. These were definitely the awesome days that not only made Kansas City the Super Bowl champs, but also proved the Chiefs are one of the best in the NFL. The success in Super Bowl IV set up the Chiefs' legacy, creating the character of a team that would keep making a big difference in the NFL for a long time. Part 3. Loyal Fans and Arrowhead Magic, 1980 to 1999. Now, let's talk about the 80s and 90s, a super important time for the Kansas City Chiefs. This was when the team got a bunch of really cool fans, and some seriously awesome players showed up. Arrowhead Stadium became a wild place where the fans cheered so loud, making it feel like a castle for the Chiefs. It was like their secret weapon, scaring away other teams and showing how tough the Chiefs were. The 80s and 90s were like the golden years for the Chiefs, and they became known for never giving up. All-star players like Derek Thomas and Marcus Allen were showing everyone how to be excellent on the field. Derek Thomas, a linebacker, was like a quarterback hunter, always going after them. He was so good that he got picked for the Pro Bowl many times and is remembered as one of the best players in the team's history. Then there's Marcus Allen, this amazing running back who made it to the Hall of Fame. He was like a powerhouse on the offense, using his incredible skills to help the team score points. Fans and even other teams couldn't help but admire him for being so good at what he did. Even though these star players were amazing, winning the Super Bowl was hard during this time. But the Chiefs weren't only about winning championships. The loyalty and love from their fans, called the Sea of Red, kept the team going. Arrowhead Stadium was filled with strong support from fans who saw the Chiefs as more than just a football team, they were a part of life. The 1980s and 1990s played a big role in shaping the strong character of the Chiefs we know today. Fans showed their commitment during the good times and the tough losses, proving how unbreakable their connection with the team was. In those years, as the Chiefs faced various situations, the cheers in Arrowhead Stadium and the stories of the legendary players created a foundation for what was to come. This period set the scene for a future filled with both tough times and amazing victories. Part 4, Marty Ball and Playoff Pursuits, 1990 to 2000. Now, let's talk about the 90s when Coach Marty Schottenheimer led the Chiefs with his unique style called Marty Ball. He was all about having a powerful running game and a tough defense. Schottenheimer's Chiefs were known for playing strong and determined football. They did really well, making it to the playoffs regularly and showing they could handle the tough challenges of the regular season. Even though the Chiefs did well in the regular season, they had a tough time in the playoffs. They went through some really sad losses that kept them just short of making it to the Super Bowl. But instead of giving up, these tough times made the team even more determined. It helped them develop a strong ability to bounce back, and that became a defining trait of the Kansas City Chiefs. On the offensive side, the Chiefs had a well-rounded strategy. Quarterback Joe Montana played a big role while he was with the team. This famous quarterback had a lot of experience and guided the Chiefs through some unforgettable playoff journeys, making a lasting mark on the team's history. The dedication to doing their very best, taught by Schottenheimer in this time, created a base for success later on. The things they figured out in the 90s became a natural part of the team's character, getting ready for the new times of the Kansas City Chiefs. They didn't realize that the toughness they developed during this time would grow into winning the Super Bowl in the future years. Part 5, Vermel's Arrival and Offensive Prowess, 2001 to 2009. Let's talk about the 2000s, a really important time for the Kansas City Chiefs. This was when things started looking up for the team with head coach Dick Vermeil leading the way. He was a big deal because he not only knew how to lead, but also brought a lot of excitement to the game. Vermeil's strategies changed how people saw the Chiefs, especially when it came to scoring points. Arrowhead Stadium was buzzing with energy, and it was like a new beginning for the whole team. During this time, the Chiefs were super exciting to watch, all thanks to quarterback Trent Green and running back Priest Holmes. Trent Green's accurate throws and Priest Holmes' amazing runs turned the Chiefs into an offensive powerhouse. Their teamwork and awesome plays were the buzz in the league, making fans super happy and surprising the other teams. Holmes made a big mark in Chiefs history, especially in 2003. That year, he did something amazing by scoring 27 rushing touchdowns in just one season, breaking an NFL record. This record still hasn't been beaten. Holmes' incredible success, along with Green's reliable playing as quarterback, turned the Chiefs into a strong team in the NFL that everyone had to take seriously. Outside the games, Vermeil did more than just coach. He really cared about helping players grow and making the team a positive place. What he did off the field made a strong foundation for the team's future victories. The time when Vermeil was in charge wasn't only about whether they won or lost, it was a time of big changes that got the Chiefs ready to keep being really good. Thinking back on the Vermeil years, it's obvious that the Chiefs' offense getting way better during that time was just the beginning of all the cool stuff that would happen with the team later on. The legacy of Vermeil, Green, Holmes, and all the super exciting plays in the 2000s is like a really special part of the Kansas City Chiefs' awesome history. Part 6, Arrowhead Roars Again and Mahomes Magic, 2010 present. Lately, Arrowhead Stadium has turned into a super exciting place. When quarterback Patrick Mahomes joined the team, it changed everything and made things really exciting. He brought a special kind of energy to the NFL. Mahomes' throws are different and super accurate, and he plays the game with a lot of courage. People who love the Chiefs and even those who just like football everywhere are really into it. In 2019, the Chiefs had a big comeback to the Super Bowl, and Coach Andy Reid led the way. The game against the San Francisco 49ers in Super Bowl 54 was super exciting. They were losing by 10 points in the fourth quarter, but Mahomes, our star player, showed his amazing skills. He made some incredible plays, and we came back to win in a really cool way. Mahomes, the star quarterback, threw some awesome passes to his teammates, like tight end Travis Kelce and fast wide receiver Tyreek Hill. The Chiefs, led by their young quarterback, showed serious determination and made an epic comeback in the game. One of the coolest moments was when Mahomes made this incredible 44-yard pass to Hill in the fourth quarter. Trust me, that play is now a legendary part of Chiefs history that we'll always remember. In an exciting ending, the Chiefs won their second Super Bowl, and Mahomes totally deserved the Super Bowl MVP award. This big win not only made sure Mahomes is recognized as one of the best players in the league, but also showed everyone that the Chiefs are back as a really strong football team. Part 7, Post-Super Bowl Success and Sustained Excellence, 2020 present. After winning the Super Bowl, the Chiefs have kept doing really well with Mahomes and Coach Reid leading the way. The team's super strong offense, led by Mahomes and a great group of players, has always been one of the best in the league. Arrowhead Stadium is known as one of the toughest places to play in the NFL, and the Chiefs have a super strong advantage when they're at home. The loud cheers from the Chiefs' kingdom can be heard in every game, making an atmosphere that for sure helps the team do well. As each new season kicks off, the Chiefs keep being a top team, and Mahomes is leading them with a calm and maturity that's pretty impressive for someone his age. The ongoing story of the Chiefs is all about doing really well consistently, and things look pretty good for them in the future as they try to win more Super Bowls. And there you have it, the incredible journey of the Kansas City Chiefs from their humble beginnings to becoming Super Bowl champions. The Chiefs' history is marked by resilience, loyal fans, and the magic of Arrowhead Stadium. If you enjoyed this trip through NFL history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite Chiefs moments in the comments below.